recording? Okay, hi, welcome back. Today I'm doing another video about weight and shit. I started my body like transition or trying to get healthier maybe like 4 or 5 years ago after I just realized I was extremely out of shape. I was like not feeling good. I didn't feel good outside, inside, all that stuff. So I stopped eating meat. I started going to the gym like 4 days a week, just doing cardio just to burn off the fat and just get my body kind of like active again. So I'll say that was like the first step, was just changing the way that I ate, being more mindful about the food that I put into my body so that it could fuel me instead of like harm me and make me feel like shit, which it was. I was eating like Chick-fil-A, I was eating Zaxby's, I was eating Domino's, I was just eating bullshit because I was depressed, and that's fine. And I wasn't ugly, I didn't feel like less than because of my size. I just knew this wasn't healthy for me. I knew I didn't feel good, and I knew that that's just not how I wanted to look, so I was going to change it and not like mope around about it. And that was actually really hard because when you're depressed, you know how hard it is to even get out of bed and just do anything. Yeah, that in itself was kind of hard. So I've pat myself on the back all the time for taking that step and just like doing it. Then after coming to LA, like I started that in Atlanta and then I came here to LA in 2018. I just kept it up. I actually wasn't going to the gym at all like the first 2 years of living here. So I didn't start going to the gym until last year, 2021. And I actually lost hella weight over the like pandemic and all that due to stress, and also just because like of the way I was eating. I was eating super like clean, very healthy. I would make a lot of my food, and if I did eat out, it was like a lot of like vegan or like vegetarian options, still fish. Like I started eating more chicken because I just needed protein. Like my iron is hella low. Like it's still actually pretty low. Like I'm cold all the time, I'm sleepy all the time. I might, honestly, it's kind of weird, I don't really want to, but I might start eating meat again just because of how lethargic I am and how, I don't know, I drink a lot of energy drinks. I eat a lot of like sweets, so it's like I'm always trying to stay up and like stimulated. So I don't know if that has to do with like the amount of iron that I'm eating or I'm not eating. I don't know, whatever. So I might start eating meat again, or I'll just start taking hella protein, like shakes and powders or pills, whatever. I was super skinny over the last 2 years because I was obviously like super fucking anxious. I was paranoid and probably like really broke, so I couldn't afford to eat as much as I was eating in Atlanta when shit was hella cheap. So all of that shit adds up, and I was fucking skinny. It's fucking kind of scary. My mom was actually like, do you have an eating disorder? And I probably kind of fucking did, but didn't even realize it myself because I was so like not even paying attention. So that's where I like want to talk about just having an unhealthy relationship with food and thinking that everything that you eat is going to make you big and like make you feel like all the work that you've done has been wasted, when in reality like that's not the case, and that you should be able to eat whatever you want, like whenever you want, and not feel guilty about it. Because why are you going to make yourself feel like shit for, you know, indulging in something that you wanted? Like there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just more so being mindful and being conscious of how much of this thing that you're eating, you know, because I personally am a binge eater. So if I like something, I'm gonna eat it and eat a lot of it and just make myself sick, and then I'll feel guilty and I'll be like, damn, like why did I do that? Now I gotta work out for 12 hours in one day. Not literally, but like, you know what I mean. So instead of like setting myself up to feel like that, like maybe don't eat the whole box of Oreos or whatever the fuck tray of Oreos in one sitting. Maybe don't eat a whole pizza by yourself, like, or do, you know what I mean? Like it's like not like I'm doing that every day, you know. And if I do it every now and then, I don't see a problem with it. I personally don't. That's how I live my life right now, and I'm actually in the best shape that I'm in the best shape that I've been in like ever. And also my body is looking like how I want it to look, or how I've like been trying to get it to look. Now I'm at a stage where I eat like whatever I want in moderation still, but I definitely eat like 3 times a day, a lot of high calorie foods, because I want an ass. I've never had an ass. Like, I mean, I actually did have a pretty big ass before I lost all the weight, but I've never had an ass, like a nice like fat ass, like a fat muscular ass that just looks like I want to grab that, but I don't want to like get a sexual harassment charge ass. That's the kind of ass I'm trying to go for, and that's kind of what I'm getting. So basically I just eat a lot and I lift weights. It's like not easy at all. It's actually hella hard, and it's a lot on your body, and like I have a lot of like back problems, low-key, but that's like besides the point. It's not from just lifting weights. I'm just old as fuck. I'm like almost 30 now, guys. Like, isn't that crazy? Like I'm almost 30. Like this year I'll be 30. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, so I mean, I've just been lifting weights, eating a lot of different like foods to like make my muscles, to feed my muscles, to make them grow. So a lot of protein, a lot of fibers. I do eat carbs. I eat a lot of fruit. I eat a lot of a lot of everything. I eat a lot of fish too. Honestly, I think fish is like my main thing. I love fish so much. I don't know why like I'm so like ruthless when it comes to fish. I'm just like, give me that damn salmon, but do not give me that damn cow. So I don't know why. Sorry fish, but y'all just taste so good and you're really good for me. So you could be eating bullshit all day, going to the gym every day, and your body still looks trash to you. Not like anybody's body is trash, but you're just like, what the fuck? Like, I see nothing changing. Like, what's going on? Well, it might be because you didn't change shit about your fucking diet, girl, guy, they. You're sitting over here eating fucking Chick-fil-A for breakfast, McDonald's for lunch, fucking 5 DiGiorno pizzas for dinner, a motherfucking 5-layer birthday cake for dessert, bitch. Yeah. That's me talking about myself. Yeah, you're not gonna see any results, and you're not gonna be able to work out and feel good. You're gonna feel like gross the whole time. So you gotta put some good shit into that body of yours, and you gotta wanna like, you gotta like want it like really bad to want to change. Like, this can't be just something that you just say like, oh man, I really hate my body, but what can I do? Whatever. No, it's not like that. Like, because it's definitely a whole life switch, like in so many different ways. And I'm the laziest bitch that I've known. I still am pretty freaking lazy, but I'm like the laziest ever. And I never in a million years thought I'd be the kind of person that would be going to the gym in the morning every day and lifting weights. So the fact that I've been consistent with this just shows how just self-discipline over the years of just like being on this journey has really like helped lock me in and keep me like focused on this. And a lot of you guys ask like, what keeps you motivated? Like, what keeps you like on it? And personally, it's just the results. I always say this to people when they ask me like, well, I can't find the motivation. Like, I'm like, I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't want to do this. I don't see the results are not instant. And it's just like, girl, yeah, like I totally feel you, because this shit is so frustrating because you're putting in all this work. And you're just like, what the fuck? But just wait till you like work out for like a solid month straight, and then it's like all that work you put in is just gonna like hit at the end of the month, and you're just gonna like trim down, transition into like this new body. But it's about being consistent, and it's not about like giving up because you're not seeing the result like within that first week. That's like impossible unless you go and get liposuction or BBL, which is like one of the most dangerous surgeries. I think it's like worse than open heart surgery. So it's just like the lengths that we go to hopefully make ourselves feel better, not just for the other people, like, you know, on the outside. It's insane. Like, we literally put our lives at risk to feel better about ourselves. And I'm not like knocking anyone that's done it. I've definitely considered it before. But I'm just so scared, honestly. Like, when I start reading the statistics and all that stuff, like, I just get really scared. And I'm just like, I'd rather just like, fuck it, like work with the shit that I got and make it look good, like with the gym, and then whatever. Like, and if I end up wanting one later on and getting one later on in life, that's that too. But it's just like, I'm scared right now, so I'm gonna just keep with the gym and be consistent with that. But it's not easy, and it's definitely a life change. You have to be super ready and dedicated to it if you really want to see the change. And it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. Not just physically worth it, but mentally it's worth it, because it does so much for you. Like, it does so much for you. Like, just being able to work with your own body and like work on your own body, the one thing that you're in complete control of, and like just being able to turn yourself into something that you just have a vision of. I just like that. I love being in control of myself. I think that's like where my problem comes. Like, I'm a control freak, so it's like whatever. But that's what I've been doing lately. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die, so it's not that damn serious. But since we're here right now, I might as well have a good time and feel good about ourselves. So just be consistent, work out, and just know that you look good throughout every stage of this journey, and that you're not the only one going through this shit. It's like a daily battle, and that if you fuck up and eat a whole tray of Oreos, it's not the end of the world, and you're not gonna blow up overnight. Like, you will be fine. So just have a healthy relationship with food. Do your thing, and if you have any questions, holler at me, and I will talk to you about whatever you have concerning you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.